Hey everyone, this is Steph, and you're watching Stay Strong. Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in this week. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope that somebody is blessed by this message. And this week I want to talk about something a little different. I want to talk about silence and embracing the silence. So, as a musician personally myself, I literally analyze and study sounds for a living and the combinations of sounds. And sometimes I don't appreciate silence, and I don't appreciate what silence can do for me as a person and as a musician. And especially like in our modern day society, we get so caught up in our cell phones, our television, our this and this and that, the people around us. We get so caught up in all these things that we just don't just stop, be still, and just embrace silence. And it's so important. And one very good biblical example that I could think of this, the first thing that came to my mind was the story of Mary and Martha, which is found in Luke 10. And if you don't know the story, I'll read it to you now. It says, as Jesus and the disciples continued on their way to Jerusalem, they came to a certain village where a woman named Martha welcomed him into her home. Her sister Mary sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he had to say. But Martha was distracted by the big dinner she was trying to prepare. And she came to Jesus and said, Lord, doesn't it seem unfair to you that my sister just sits here while I do all the work? Tell her to come and help me. But the Lord said to her, Dear Martha, you are worried and upset over all these details. There is only one thing worth being concerned about, and Mary has discovered it. It will not be taken away from her. That's the NLT version. And what's so important is that Mary realized that the important thing was that Jesus, the Son of the living God, the one who raised people from the dead, the one who performs miracles, cures diseases, he was staying in their home. It was the most important thing that could probably have ever happened. And Martha was just so concerned about making the dinner and all the little details. And not to say that those things are not important, and not to say that she was doing anything wrong. Her heart was in the right place. She was trying to prepare her home and a meal for Christ, but she was missing the big picture. Christ was in her home and she was missing out on it. And I just want to encourage you guys and challenge you guys. Me personally, I don't want to be the type of person that gets so caught up in my world and in the little things that I miss out on the big picture. And I don't give God the time and appreciation that he deserves. And he deserves all of that from us. He deserves time with him. He deserves a relationship, time where we can just be alone in his presence. And it's very important. It'll help you as a person, as a Christ follower, just embrace silence every now and then, to just clear your head, to just be filled with the presence and just be recharged sometimes. It's so important in life, and it's those little moments that are really what's going to help you through, because they help me through. And so a really good example of this that I wanted to share with you all was last semester in my musicology class. We were talking about this idea of just embracing silence. And the way my teacher explained it was, silence is necessary as a musician, because if we don't have silence every now and then, our brain can be overwhelmed and overstimulated. So we need those moments of silence, so we don't go insane. So what she did was she challenged us. We could have done either one of two things. One, we could have stayed away from technology, social media, our cell phones, TV, computers, any technology. We had to stay away from it for 24 hours, or we had to sit in complete silence for a certain period of time. I don't remember how long that period of time was, but we were challenged to either stay away from technology or sit in silence. For those that stayed away from technology, they realized that being away from technology, they were actually able to have conversations, thorough, thoughtful conversations with people. They were able to just breathe and see things that they never saw before. For those of us, for me, example, I sat in silence for a period of time. Sitting in silence for a period of time, you hear things that you normally would just pass off, and it was just so relaxing, and you felt so refreshed afterwards, and it was just an amazing experience, and it was such an eye-opener of just how important silence is sometimes. And as a Christian, I think it's important that we give Jesus the time and appreciation that he deserves, that one-on-one time to build our intimate relationship with him. And one way that we do that is, for me, a good example, I'll give it to you. One way that I do it is through meditation. This doesn't work for everyone because I know lots of people are ADD and can't sit still. But, that's why I encourage you to just try things, try different things to see what works for you. But for me, for an example, is meditation. And even Jesus did this. There were plenty of scriptures in the Bible that Jesus went off. It says that Jesus would go off by himself to pray. And I find meditation very soothing, very relaxing, and it's a great way for me to just reconnect with God and just talk to him about whatever's on my mind, and he just refills me with the Spirit and whatever it is I need to just keep pursuing. And one verse that mentions this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 6, and this is going to be the English Standard Version. It says, "But when you pray, go into your room and shut the door, and pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you." And it sometimes when we're praying in groups, it's more about the group. Not all the time, and sometimes when you're in a group setting, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Where there are two or more gathered, God is in their presence as well. But God really does ask for that one-on-one time, because it helps you as a person, it helps you as a Christian grow, and that's really what he wants. Is he wants an intimate relationship with you, and that's one way to do it. So I encourage you to just find something that works for you, whether to just, like what my teacher did, just stay away from technology, just go outside and take a walk, just sit in silence, do whatever it is to just slow down and just take a minute to just appreciate life. And the last verse I wanted to leave you with was Psalm 46:10, and it says this: "Be still," those two words, the first two words, "be still and know that I am God. I will be honored by every nation, and I will be honored, throughout the world." And that is the NLT version. And with that, I just wanted to challenge you guys to just find whatever it is for you, to just embrace the silence and embrace the presence of the Holy Spirit. And you will see, I see it, immediate benefits after that. So I challenge you in that, and go ahead and let me know how that works for you. I would love to hear your stories on that. So I challenge you in that. Go try it out and stay strong. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that somebody was blessed by this message. As always, you can comment on this video, and if you do try something, anything that I just said on this video, or you try something to help you embrace the silence, go ahead and leave that on the bottom. I would love to hear your stories on this, so I encourage you to really go out and try it out and just share it. I would love to hear what you guys came across and thought of. You can also share this video with anyone and everyone. Please, please, please. It's important that we spread the encouragement and spread the love. And make sure to subscribe to this channel. That way you're getting all the updates and all the views every single week. And Like I said, I am always here to partner with you. If you need anything, prayer requests, advice, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I'm here to partner with you. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.